Hello and welcome back. My name is Lou Everett, and for the last 3 decades, I have had the privilege to serve people as a speaker, trainer, coach, and teacher. One of my many experiences, being trained by John Maxwell and his team, is definitely on the top of that list. Now, John Maxwell has been teaching about leadership, influence, personal development around the world for over 40 years. He has had huge impact on the lives of so many people around the world, me being one of them. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you just a small piece of information gold that I often use when speaking and coaching. And I'm going to do this with information found in one of John's books titled Becoming a Person of Influence: How to Positively Impact the Lives of Others. Now, in just a bit, if what I have said today adds value to you or would add value to someone that you know, I will share a way for you to contact me directly to learn more. So here's what we have to understand about leadership and influence. Leadership is about people. That's right. Leadership is about people, not about position. So I want to remove from your mind today that leadership is anything other than influence. It's influence, nothing more, nothing less. Now, as I said, a lot of people think that influence is only about the title or position. When I get to the top, then I'll be able to influence them, right? Or when I get to the top, then I will learn how to lead. You see, this is where we go wrong. This is where we messed up. When we get to the top and we get the position, it's too late to learn how to lead, how to influence others so that they will follow us. When we get the opportunity to lead, it's a small window of time to really showcase our influence, isn't it? It's a very small window of time. You see, all that is, when you get the position, is an opportunity to showcase your influence. If you're a good leader, your influence will expand. If you're a bad leader, your influence will shrink. If you understand the fundamentals of influence, your leadership will stand out. Well, your leadership will stand out too if you stink, but we're not going to go there. Not in a good way, right? But all the position really is an opportunity to showcase your influence. It buys you a very small window of time. So the time to learn to lead, to develop your influence skills, isn't when you get the position. The time to learn is now. Mark today as the day that you're going to shift gears in your life. That you are going to become a leader that leads by influence. And that you are going to be the best leader that you can be. Because I assure you, the greater the leader that you become, the greater the success and income that you're going to have. Now, how many of you would like a greater income, right? Or to become more successful, whatever that might look like for you. That's going to be based upon your ability to increase your leadership ability. If you doubt the importance of influence, think of what you want to achieve out of life. What are your key goals or objectives? And then think about who can help you achieve those goals. Think about who or what could get in the way even. How is it going to affect the other people in your life? Or who is impacted by the success or failure of that goal? Or who's going to look after the kids if you spend your time working on this? You see, as soon as you start thinking about everything that you do, you realize that in some way, other people are instrumental in how you live your life. To be successful, we need to lead, and to lead, we need influence. 90% of everything that we want to be, do, or have in this life is with or through other people, is it not? Wouldn't you agree to that? Almost everything we want to become or we want to accomplish is with or through other people. So the ability to influence is the most important skill that we can master. You see, you have a platform, even if you don't think you do. You have a social media platform. You have influence with others. You have people that look to you in certain situations. They follow your leadership. They follow your voice. They follow your words. We have the ability to shape the way other people think, feel, or respond to life through our communication. We're all given a platform. People give you permission to speak into their life. You influence more people than you realize. Just stop and think about that. You know, a sociologist tells us that most people will influence 10,000 others in an average lifetime. 10,000 people. And that's just not people in sales or heads of companies we're talking about here. That is the average person. In other words, every single one of us, even the shy or introverted ones, are influencing others. Think about that. Think about the impact. The average person will unintentionally influence 10,000 people in their lifetime. The average person tries to influence about 4 people a day. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the beginning, if what I have said has added value to you or would add value to someone you know, my Facebook page address is posted at the end of this video. So this is what I want you to do. Just connect with me on Facebook and simply post the word leadership. Post the word leadership. That's simple. And you will then learn more on how you can connect to learn more about this. So whether you know it or not, remember something. You are influencing people right now. There are people in your life that look up to you. The decision that you must make is whether your influence will be positive or negative. How many people could you impact if you started using your influence on purpose?